up, you guys? Hey, I'm back with another video. So today we're going to be transforming this skirt, and the first thing you want to do is try this on and measure where you're going to make your cut. And once you figure it out, you're just going to cut straight across. This skirt is so pretty. I love the print, so I just had to finesse it, okay? And now what I'm doing is just doing a rolled hem all the way around, and I just love doing a roll hem because it just gives it a clean finished look and it's very neat. So once you get done pinning all the way around, you should have something like that, and you're just going to sew. And I just did a straight stitch all the way around, okay? And that is how it looks. Super cute and simple, and you're basically done with the skirt. And since it was kind of too big, I decided to take it in on the side, and all I did was kind of line up the original seam with the new seam that I created, because that just helps it blend better. And you're just going to sew, and I'm doing a straight stitch and then just cutting the extra fabric, and I'm gonna go back in and do a zigzag stitch just to give it a clean finished look and to keep it from fraying, because this fabric frays a lot. So once you do that, you're basically done. And now I'm making my top. So I just took my chest measurement and basically made a square or a rectangle, more like a rectangle. You just want to make sure this is big enough to wrap around your chest. And I'm just cutting it out, trying to make it as even as possible and as rectangular as possible. So yeah. Okay, now I'm just gonna cut it in half and put it together, right side facing each other. And I'm just gonna pin the sides. And once you pin the side, you're just going to sew. And I'm doing a straight stitch. And I also went back in and did a zigzag stitch, to keep it from fraying or whatever. Okay, so now I'm just going to do a hem all the way around. I'm gonna add elastic, so you definitely want to make sure the hem, which is the tunnel fill elastic, is big enough to fit your elastic. So I'm just gonna pin all the way around, and that is how it look. That is how it looked. And I did top and bottom because we added the elastic to the top and bottom. So yeah, I'm just gonna sew. And this time I did a zigzag stitch. And remember to leave an opening so you could feed your elastic through. And that is what I'm doing right now, just feeding my elastic through all the way around, top and bottom. And once you feed the elastic through, you're just going to sew the elastic together, cut the extra elastic, and just pin and sew the tunnel opening. Okay, and that is how the top look, and basically done. So now I'm gonna make this mask. I found this template online, and I left like an inch and a half of seam allowance so I could sew, and I'm just cutting out the shape. Let me know if you guys want this pattern. And now I'm just putting right side facing each other and pinning it down, and we're gonna sew where the pins are. So once you sew where the pins are, just go back in and do a zigzag stitch to also keep it from fraying and all that good stuff. Okay, so that is how it looks. And now time to add the elastic, which is the bias tape around it. And that is what I'm doing right now. I'm just pinning all the way around to the top and to the bottom. So you should have something like this, and you're just gonna connect the bottom part. So I'm just gonna go ahead and sew the top part together so you guys can see what it looks like. And just take your time and make sure you're tucking the fabric in between the bias tape or the fold over elastic. So far that is what I have. And I make sure I made an extra loop so I could wrap it around my ear. So make sure you're doing that part. Do exactly what I do in the video. So yeah, and that is how it looks, you guys. Simple and easy. Of course, it's not gonna protect you from nothing, but okay. This part we're making a little handbag because I thought it would be so cute to have a little matching handbag with this. So I just cut out like a rectangular shape, a smaller one, and I just pinned it, which is now you're just gonna sew like an L shape, And that is what I'm doing right now, just sewing a straight stitch. And that is how it looks so far. Already cute. Now we're gonna make the straps. I thought I was gonna need 2 straps for this, but I ended up just needing 1. And of course, the part where I show you how to sew the straps got deleted. I swear I filmed that. But yeah, so I'm just gonna fold it in half. Fold it in half. Make sure you do it inside out. And you're just gonna sew. And you should have something like what I have. And now I'm just gonna just pin where I want the straps to go. And I'm gonna sew where I want them to go. Once you sew it down, you're basically done with everything. We done made so many pieces or whatever. But yeah, the purse is so cute. It actually was my favorite. And this is the handbag.